In this video, we're going to be showing you how to make a box like this design, which appeared in Papercraft Inspirations, issue 148. Start by printing out the template you need for this project. You'll find this on our website. The template is sized so that on a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, you'll just need to trim one end off. So here, I've just stuck the template onto the cardstock I want to use. It's stuck onto the reverse side, so the side that I want to be on the inside of the box. I've just stuck it around with washi tape, and now I'm just trimming along one of the solid lines. That's to make sure that now the card I have is going to be the perfect size I need, ready to use the template to make this box. I'm trimming with a craft knife and a metal ruler on a safe cutting mat surface. So now you have your piece of card with the template stuck on, ready to use. I'm going to add an extra bit of washi tape onto here just to seal up the end that we've just trimmed to make sure that the template is securely stuck down. Now we're going to use a scoring board to score along the dotted lines on the template, which will then be the fold lines which will fold up to make your box. I'm using an embossing tool with my scoring board to help me give a really nice thick deep line here, so it goes all the way through the template and into the cardstock behind. I'm lining up the dotted line on my template with one of the grooves at the edge of the folder, and then pushing down and scoring through. I'm doing each line a couple of times just to make sure I've got a really nice deep score line in my cardstock to make sure it'll be nice and easy to fold accurately. If you haven't got a scoring board like this and work with a bone folder instead, it's still fine to score in this way, but you may find that you're not going to get the thick score you need going through the template. So if you try it and it doesn't work out, it may be better if you trace the template onto tracing paper and then transfer it directly onto your card with pencil. So then you can actually score directly onto the cardstock and get the result you want. Now that you've got your scored card, you want to go back to your template, and where the lines are solid lines rather than dotted lines, you're going to cut through the card to make the shape you need to make your box. Use a cutting mat and lining the lines up with the lines on the cutting mat and the metal ruler. Go through and accurately cut through the card, following along the lines of the metal ruler, corresponding to the black lines on your printout. I'm working with a craft knife here, but of course you can always use scissors if you prefer. The beauty of a craft knife and a cutting mat is that you're likely to get a much neater, straighter line than you can ever achieve with scissors, so it is worth the extra effort if you've got the equipment to hand. Now you're ready to remove the washi tape to release the template, and then you can start to fold your box. Start by making the central section of the box. Fold up the strips around the side and join them to the ones on the other side. On your template, you'll see these sections are labelled as A and B. Glue each tab A over tab B to make the square. You want to line up the sides of each tab so that they are flat along the bottom of your box's base to make sure you get a regular square shape in your finished box. Now you need to move on to make both sides of the box, which will then fold up and conceal the contents of what you put inside the main square. Add a strip of adhesive to each of the sections marked small tab C on your template. You then want to fold these over and stick them onto the area marked D. That's this base square here that sits along the side. I'm using a glue mouse for convenience here, but really an adhesive like a tacky PVA glue would be ideal, as it gives you the more solid structure that you need, but you can still reposition your sections if you're not happy with the way they're lining up the first time round. Stick each tab securely down and allow your glue to dry if you are using a tacky PVA, and then your box is ready to be decorated. Be inspired by the design that we've included in Papercraft Inspirations issue 148 and give something special to your Valentine.